But we keep it rough, we keep it raw, we keep it real. Make sure you subscribe to the Reaper. Make sure you thumbs up the likes, and go over to the Kick app, man, and download it. It's free. Punch in Jazzbo, aka the Reaper, on Kick to get the new shows, man, the live shows on Kick. If you want to see the Reaper live, punch in these shows, man. Ah, that's what I'll say, man. Go over to the Kick app, download
What do you
it,
think about what Sheduer said in that comment?
and punch it in, man. Man, we gonna be talking about Shilo and his mom having this conversation about Sheduer saying it's time for them to have kids after they see Dion holding his grandson Snow. Now, mom gives good advice, but what's wrong with this picture? Huh? Let's go to it, man.
I don't look at it.
Yeah, but Primetime's the type of guy you don't really have to look for. You know?
His stuff doesn't come on my feed.
He's Prime.
No. I'm Prime.
So Sheduer comment on the picture of dad holding nephew Snow. Then Sheduer said he thinks it's time for us to get started with kids and stuff. What do you think about that?
I think you.
Now, what's wrong with this picture? This is why this young man, good young man, you know, funny young man, but goes off of his emotions, and, you know, he's being sued. You know, Sheduer is different from them because he was raised mostly by Dion. You know, Salami goes off of her emotions. The people that Pilar is the mother of. But what's wrong with this picture, man? When I see this picture, there's a lot wrong with this picture. The reason probably this young man goes off of his emotions, and she always wants to be in the spotlight, his mom does, right? But she gives him good advice, but he's like a mama's boy.
You guys are too young right now.
Even though I'm 26 and he's 24?
Yeah, that's too young. Number one, you're like in the primes of your life. You're going into it, so I think you need to enjoy life a little bit more. Like on a single level with no children, like no luggage, none of that.
How old were you whenever you had me?
I was.
But see, now he's equating himself to his mom. How old was you when you had me? You was 26. But she's a woman. Women can get married at 25, 26. I mean, you know, especially if you were a millionaire type dude like Deion Sanders, right? But, you know, you got to know how to act. The Reaper keep it 1,000. She had been out there in the modeling game and everything. And, you know, basically she thought, you know, she was bigger than Dion and she wanted to be like a celebrity, you know, and they had problems in the marriage. But there's a lot wrong with this. Because how come she don't got her own plate of food? Why is she eating out of her 26-year-old son's plate with saying that, you know, he's her man. She should be eating out of her man's plate. Your son is 26 years old. You shouldn't be eating out of his plate. But you got a big influence on his life. And that's why some of the things probably emotionally done went wrong in his life. You know, where he's got to feel like he's got to throw you up all the time and this, that, and the other. You should have your own man and be married. You know, and she's been known to, you know, dress kind of promiscuous for her age out there. And, you know, hey, the younger girl is really influenced by her with the dress, hairstyle, eyelashes, everything. The Reaper keep it 1,000. But there's a lot wrong with this when you are a 26-year-old man and your mama's eating out of your plate. She should have her own plate, and if she don't want to finish it, then that's fine. But you're not a little kid anymore, right? But she wants to have this kind of influence over you, right? You know, and I think it's a bad thing, but let's continue.
I was, well, 26. I had done the stuff that I wanted to do. I was modeling, I was acting. I had already been living on my own for a really long time.
What'd you do? I ain't do.
I already really went to college, right? No, so why you do this?
So she was out there.
What do you think about what Sheduer said in that comment?
So basically, she was out there. Huh? She was modeling, acting. She had been living on her own for a really long time, so she was out there, man. The Reaper keep it 1,000. And she has a big influence on his life, and maybe that's why some of the things done went wrong in his life. Make sure you subscribe to the Reaper. Make sure you thumbs up the likes. And go over to the Kick app, man. Download it. It's free. Punch in Jazzbo, a.k.a. the Reaper, to get the Reaper's live show. We up out of here, man. Peace out.